Alright, in this video I'm going to go over what are the best lead magnets slash HVCOs, which is what we call them, for trading content creators and trading community owners to use to generate leads. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Louis. Me and my partner Andy, who's just around there, have been scaling trading discords specifically for 10 months now, since December 2023. And we've scaled multiple past 100k a month. Anyway, let's get into it. Now, I could waste loads of your time going through all of the details of how to set up the fucking email automations and all of that stuff and the details of how we came to learn what we know now about lead magnets for trading discords. But I could also just give you a cheat sheet with everything we've learned in the past 10 months about lead magnets, so that you don't have to waste time learning yourself. So let's do that instead, shall we? So here on Notion, I've got this HVCO examples sheet is something we give to clients when we onboard them, so that they know which HVCO to make. I've got examples down here I'm going to go into later. So first, let's talk about, because there is some concepts you do need to understand if you're going to make a HVCO. And you might be wondering what HVCO stands for. HVCO stands for High Value Content Offer. And we think this is a better name for a lead magnet because it does like, the keyword is high value, so it conveys the purpose of it better. Because if they trade their email for a lead magnet and the lead magnet's dog shit, they definitely won't trade their money for anything that you have to offer. So it's important for it to be super valuable. And another thing, if you don't yet have a unique mechanism, I'm going to explain what that actually is, and why you need one. So a unique mechanism is basically, how do you separate you and your education from other traders doing similar things? Because there's a lot of trading discords and a lot of trading coaches out there, but how do you separate yourself? The way that we found that works really well is you get very clear with your audience and your prospects about like what is your strategy and what is unique about it. So if it's a strategy that you innovated or invented in any way, it's very good to name it something unique. Obviously here we've got two examples of clients where we've done this. We haven't named it anything unique, but to be honest, like Dodgy is claiming IFEGs as like his thing. Like he is claiming himself as the owner and inventor of IFEGs, which honestly there's a lot of debate around, but I know for sure we definitely made the brand around it. Like we're the reason why that's such a big brand on social media. Even if it's something that isn't actually innovative, just as long as you let people know, like, this is the name of my strategy, that's what your lead magnet should be about. So for example, right here, Jack's HVCO is a PO3 entry model broken down into simple steps for completely free. And it's basically, so if we go back to this cheat sheet, a good rule of thumb is that it should be one page they can keep on their second monitor that will help while they trade. So a good example of this is just a checklist. So like I can check off, like if I check off 5 of these on this thing, I've got it on my second monitor, my charts here, second monitor. If I can check off these things, then I can take a profitable winning trade with that strategy, right? Hopefully that makes sense. Now, it also probably shouldn't be something they can Google. So like, for example, like we invented what we call the authority ascension funnel for trading discords. And it's this here, and that you can't Google it because we invented that name. So that's what unique mechanism means, and what that's going to do is that's really going to separate your service from other people's services. All right, so let's carry on through this cheat sheet. So the process of actually using a lead magnet should look like this. You shouldn't have a link tree, and you shouldn't be CTAing. Hit the link in my bio. That was 2021. It's 2024 now. We've got ManyChat. So we CTA to your audience like through Instagram stories, Reels, and if you have a big Twitter, you can use Twitter as well. There's software that replaces ManyChat for Twitter called Typefully or Tweet Hunter, and that allows you to do like, retweet, and reply this word, and I will DM you this, and it's automated like ManyChat. So yeah, when they reply to the story or comment the keyword, it will trigger a DM to send them using ManyChat. I'll make a video about how to write these CTAs as well, I think, or maybe one of our team will. Isaac, I think, is working on that right now, actually. Now this DM will link them to an opt-in page where we collect their email, we list like features and benefits of claiming that PDF, and then on the thank you page, it's going to move them from, so if we go up here, this is actually how like this marketing process works. So in your content, we're grabbing people who are aware of the problem that they don't know how to consistently find good entries. We're moving them to solution aware. The solution is your unique strategy. And if we make a lead magnet PDF about your solution, which is your strategy, they will claim that. And then we can move them to product aware on the thank you page. And basically people buy once they get down here. I've drawn this upside down. It should really be like unaware up here and then most aware here. But you know, you get the fucking picture. So they're taken to a thank you page, which is going to make them product aware, and they do have the chance to start a free trial here, even though conversions won't be as high as it will be in your free Discord and your email automations. So you're going to have an email automation that emails them the HVCO directly to their email inbox, and on the thank you page, it's going to say check your email, and then in that email, we will also pitch them the free trial there as well. And then you're also going to have a sequence of emails pitching them to start a free trial and also giving them free value to build trust and keep the open rates high and keep the unsubscribes low and stuff like that. So let's go through some examples of HVCOs. So this is the best converting one we've ever actually found. And it's also weirdly the first one we ever made. And that is Dodgy's setup rating guide. Now this isn't one page technically, but you don't really care about this stuff. You don't really want the C set up on your second monitor. Really, you just want to have the A+ set up on your second monitor, right? So technically it still works. So we've got chart examples here, and we've got basically a checklist of, you know, you can check it off, and if all of this gets checked off, you take the trade. And that's the concept here of these PDFs. We've got rating guides, we've got checklists. So we'll open this checklist up. I'll show you this. So it's got the actual checklist here. So if you check these things off, you take the trade. And then it's got the actual education of why it works, which I think is also really good. We've got an entry flow chart here. We've got an optimization guide, which is more education than being able to have it on your second monitor, to be honest. So this flow chart's cool. Let me see if I can zoom out, maybe. Yeah. So this also is similar to a checklist. A little bit harder to understand than a checklist, in my opinion. But actually, that makes it super simple, actually, to be honest, doesn't it? Like, if I get these things, like, no, wait, yes, take profit. You know what I mean? Like, I think this is really good. So this is the kind of thing that's going to actually build trust and keep you front of mind as well. That's a marketing concept that people don't really talk about enough. Like, if they have something you made on their second monitor all day while they're trading, you're super front of mind, and they're always sort of thinking about you and your brand, right? So if you want this, I'm going to put a link to claim it down in the description. So that is a lead magnet about lead magnets. So if you want that, then click the link in the description and claim it. But if you don't want it, then don't. So yeah, I hope that was a helpful video. You can also book a call with my team to inquire about us jumping actually into your business and setting up all of these systems for you. So if that's something that you think you'd be interested in, then book a call down below. And yeah, thank you for watching.